97.9 The Box, it's Young Jas from the Mad Hatter Morning Show with my new buddy. What's going on? And first and foremost, happy birthday to you.
Thank you
today.
so much.
I bought you a present. I got you a present. You probably already saw the balloon. Happy birthday. You have to open it so we can sing to you. Does anybody have a lighter? I even bought a candle.
Oh, the balloon trying to get away.
Anybody have a lighter? This is a real question, people. Nope.
Do I got a lighter?
You got it.
I don't got no lighter, no. You got a light?
Maybe we should sing to you at the listening party.
It's a listening party?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a cupcake.
It's got smushed. My fault.
Oh, I
You like red velvet?
Hell yeah.
Yes, because I was like, should I get in chocolate? Because black? No. Like, red velvet is good.
Oh, put the thing in there. Ooh.
I know it looks like a joint, but it's not. Sorry. Next time.
I'm not ashy enough. This usually works.
No. No lighter in the house? Nobody? I don't have a lighter. It's okay.
We will imagine it.
We will do it for your once we get out to the listening part. What's your birthday wish? You're not supposed to tell people, but
I'm not telling you.
Come on. Okay, no. Better question for you. I just turned 25 too. So I'm shook, quarter century and everything like that. I went to Costa Rica on this big trip. I was like, oh, my life's changed. I'm getting blah, blah, blah. So what do you think has been the biggest thing that you've learned over the last 25 years? Like a big realization you might have had on your birthday.
I feel like a big realization that I had this year, yesterday, today, this whole year, being 24, turning 25.
Yes.
Is like just to be kind, be nice to people.
That's the goal. I can't argue with that one. Okay, that's something great that you have learned. I'm with it. Okay, so now, do you have any big birthday plans for the night?
Oh, I'm about to fly to New Orleans.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to get high with currency.
You are. You already planned. I'm from New Orleans, so are y'all going to...
We're going to go eat somewhere and smoke some weed.
Go to Drago's and get the char-grilled oysters.
Oysters?
On point. Char-grilled oysters, they are the best. So, for those people who they don't know you, they're not familiar with you, why did you choose the name Buddy?
It was actually bestowed upon me by the graces of God. My sister gave me that name when we was younger. She was trying to say brother, and it ended up being Buddy. It kind of stuck. Everybody at my church calls me that. My closest friends, and my fans.
Yeah, that's funny because my godchild, his name is Lucas, but his older sister calls him Brothy. Like with the TH, same thing. That's cool. I didn't know that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay. So I saw that you a rapper, you a singer, dancer. You be dancing too?
I be dancing
and acting. When are we going to get the acting cameo on Insecure? Because your song is already on there, like a couple episodes ago. How was it when you heard your song on there? Were you watching?
It was tight. I was watching. I'm a big fan. Issa Rae is the homegirl. I love her. And it's just so
you
cool.
Definitely got to get on the show.
I mean, I auditioned for a role. I didn't get it.
You did?
Yeah. I auditioned for the light-skinned nigga. I think his name is Spider. I auditioned for Spider. Yeah. And they picked the other nigga.
It's okay, because I don't even know him, so I already know you better than him.
It's cool. I'm going to audition again.
So how was it when you were in The Wiz and Dreamgirls?
That was a time. It was real fun. I was super young. It was a bunch of inner city kids from Los Angeles, after school program vibes, and everybody was just learning together and doing it together. It was super fun. We had costumes, ensembles. We learned dance routines, lines, audition for roles. It would be devastating to not get roles, or you would get another role and then have to just commit and just like bring it to life.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. It just helped me be more comfortable on stage in front of an audience.
So acting came first before rapping and singing?
Well, I've always, sung in the choir at church. So I was doing that first. And then the acting stuff came. And I just did it all. So I don't know. If
you had to pick one, what's your favorite one? Rapping, singing, acting, or dancing?
I wouldn't pick. I feel like it's all one thing, In
order.
If I had to order, I don't know.
You can't decide?
It's a lot because they all so damn good. Acting would probably be a lot lower.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Rapping would probably be right on top of that, and then singing and dancing.
Okay. And what high school did you go to? Because we have one of our personalities, Keisha Nicole. She's from Long Beach, so she's like, just ask me what high school you went to. What high school did you go to?
I went to Renaissance.
Okay.
It was down the street from Poly. It's super small. It used to be called Reed, but it got burnt down, and then they rebuilt it. It was super small. For PE, we would run around the school. That's how small it was, like one block.
Have you went back to visit your old school now that you are popping? No?
Nah.
Why not?
I just haven't.
No.
I'll probably pull up. I just have yet to.
So, for people who don't know, you've been in the game for like 10 years now. And the buzz is here now. Finally, it's here. So, has it been like frustrating for you, or what's the journey been like?
It's been real nice. It's been frustrating times, but I mean, like, I was getting a lot of things together, and it was an important time for me to like put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't all together. The depth of perception is a motherfucker. Like what everybody sees and what everybody think is going on ain't really what be happening.
But you had Kendrick on your first project. You had Kendrick. You had Robin Thicke. You had Miley Cyrus. Like what?
Oh yeah, it was tight. But when I put that project out, it was no real rollout plan. It was no music videos, really, no plans for tour. And it was kind of just like me putting it out, tweeting it out. And it was a real learning experience for me to, understand the importance of marketing and team around you, and getting the most out of something that you put your all into.
Right. Because you deserve the credit for it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you worked heavy with Pharrell and you worked with Kendrick too, specifically. Since y'all are both from Compton, are y'all like close on another level?
Nah, I don't ever hang out with Kendrick.
That's not the homie?
He cool, yeah.
He cool?
Yeah, that's the homie. I just never hang out with him.
He is the reason why I'm here right now. I was at a concert and I performed on stage with him and my whole life changed. So Kendrick is my secret homie. He don't know he the homie, but he is the secret homie.
That nigga tight. I really like Schoolboy Q.
Yeah?
Schoolboy Q is my favorite black hippie.
Really? Do you want to do songs with him, music with him?
I really do. Schoolboy, come on. Schoolboy Q taught me how to roll my first Backwood. He didn't actually teach me. He gave me some weed and a Backwood because he didn't want to pass me his blunt. And he told me to figure it out.
He's a generous guy.
So I was like, all right, cool. I had to really figure out how to roll the blunt.
Yeah? And you were good. You figured it out.
Oh, you should see me now. You should.
We might see you today in a couple minutes or hours when we go to the listening party. I can already tell. Now, let's talk about the single Shine. Because that's the first song that I ever had heard from you. Was Shine, like last year. So, what would you describe that song as?
Super tight.
Is it a ghetto hymn? I read this online. Ghetto hymn acknowledging inevitable death while showing gratitude for abundant life.
Oh, yeah, I put some thought into that quote.
You said this, you?
Yeah, I said that.
When I read it this morning, though, it hit me because I've been like, my heart has been real heavy about Mac. I was a super Mac fan. Like, in high school, that was one of the,
It's tragic.
Unreal.
It's a crazy time where people are just dropping like flies. It's like a trend. It's like, ooh, who gonna die next? Like, ooh, I'm gonna die first. Let me take some more drugs because niggas died before me. I was supposed to die today. That's what it feel like, It's weird. And
he's just a year older than us. That's why I'm like, we're so young. Could you imagine next year, 26?
No, I can't.
No.
It's not happening.
Nah. Not with it. But anyways, let's talk about some good vibes, which is the album. So the album to me is like some funky 90s R&B, like real nigga shit on the side too as well. Like the album is definitely a jam. What's your favorite song on the album?
Probably Trouble on Central. I really like that song.
Black is my favorite song. Black is everything.
Black is hard.
How did you come up with Black in the studio?
I was messing around, really. The homie Jahan Sweets came through, played the beat. And then the way I was working on the project, it would just be like super free and organic. So I had the engineer record everything. So he was just going through beats on the aux cord, but it was recorded on Pro Tools, and I had like a little handheld mic, 57. And I would just be trying ideas, if I hear something to one of the beats, be like, oh yeah, let that play. And then he let the beat play, and I was just like, black, 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 black. It was February, so.
And you didn't, so you had none of it written. That was all just straight up, you just went at it.
I mean, it's not that complex.
But no, I mean, and you had ASAP Ferg on it too, though.
Okay, yeah. At the time when I was working on it, I was like black, black, black. I mumbled the first verse kinda, and then I wrote it out. And then for my second verse, I really had to like, you know, go back and do some research.
Get some Black history in there.
Yeah, I did some Google searches, some YouTube docs. You know, I watched some documentaries and stuff.
What documentaries did you watch?
What's that shit? The 16th or the 18th or the
13th? 13th. Ava DuVernay.
Yeah,
There's only a couple numbers
17th.
That was a good documentary. I remember watching that.
I watched that one, and then some Marcus Garvey stuff, some Huey stuff, Free Huey, and then I went back in and wrote the second verse, and then I started working with Pharrell again. I was trying to get some beats from Pharrell for the album. He was working with ASAP Ferg at the same time, so he left early because, you know, he got kids. And then me and Ferg was just kicking it.
Yeah.
I played him the record. He was like, send this over. I'm going to rap on this right now.
And he hopped on it?
And he hopped on it that night.
So how did you and Pharrell meet?
We met through Scott Venner, who's a music supervisor of a bunch of cool TV shows like Ballers.
Cool.
And a bunch of HBO stuff. And he introduced me to him when I was younger. And I played him some songs. And then he flew me to Miami. And we started making songs together.
And just like that?
It was just like that.
Damn, that's a lucky story. Yeah. So the cover of the album, your family's on there, right? So why'd you decide to put the fam on there?
I love my family. They're beautiful.
Yes, Black beautiful family.
And I wanted to showcase them to the world. You know, it feels like everybody's family when you look at it. You can walk in any house and see that pic and be like, oh,
This is like a wall. Yeah, I saw it. I was like, okay, family swag. I see. So it was your sisters and then your little nephew.
Yeah.
Cute. So, like, what was it like growing up on Harlan Alondra? Because that's where the album name comes from, right? The house you grew up?
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up there?
It was cool, you know.
Were you troublesome kid or no?
Yeah, I used to climb trees, try to jump off the roof, stuff.
Just jumping off the roofs.
Build ramps and stuff, fall.
Were you a skater?
Yeah, I was skate.
Yeah.
Yep, hurt myself. We play basketball in the street, sideline pop. You can only get tackled if you buy the grass.
What's sideline pop?
It's like street concrete football in the middle of the street.
Oh, football in the street.
Yeah, okay. Sideline pop.
You want another...
down the sideline, and you close by like where the grass part is, you can get tackled.
And that's the sideline pop.
Yeah, because it's like two-hand touch if you get touched, you know, because it's concrete. Yeah. Car! If somebody yell car, you know what I mean? Car! Everybody get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
So, what do you want people to get from the whole album? It's all the vibes. It's for real. It's like funky, smooth, all types of vibes on there. I'm driving. I feel like I'm in LA, even when I'm in H-Town. Yeah. With it on and everything. So, what do you want the fans to get out of it?
Yeah, just a nice depiction of Los Angeles, my home where I grew up. Me, a sense of who I am as a person. Mm-hmm. You know, my perspective, what I've been through, what I'm going through currently, and just, you know, a bunch of different sounds. I probably worked with like the hardest niggas, Brody Brown, Mike and Keys, Rufio, 1500 or Nothing, Scoop DeVille, Terrace Martin. So we was just making gumbo. So
are you working on some new music or videos or anything right now?
Big time, got a bunch of stuff in the works.
Videos?
Yep, shooting some videos, making some new songs. I'm about to put out a deluxe bonus version of the album with 4 more records. Yes. Maybe 5. I don't know.
Just put 5.
Whatever I'm feeling.
Put 5 because you're 25 now.
25?
Yes.
I'm going to figure it out.
That's my last question. You are just 25 and you already here doing it. How does it feel to be so young and already where you are now?
It's way better when you're young.
I mean, no, I get it. I'm your age. I understand. But, like, you know, you're just happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. You know, this is everything I ever wanted to be doing, and I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations to you. And again, happy birthday. Let's go blow out the candles and turn up. 97.9 The Box, Buddy and Young Jas.